So welcome back to day 14 of the 30 days of yoga challenge for cancer research with myself, Mumtaz. I hope you're all well. So today we're outside and we're going to be working into the downward dog posture. Now the downward dog posture is a posture that stretches out your whole of your body, and the idea is not to put any pressure into your hands, into your wrists, into your joints, into your elbows, shoulders, back or neck. It's to stretch away from the ground all the way up into your hips and then all the way back down into the backs of the legs. Now if this is something that isn't available for you today, where you cannot go onto the floor, you can do this against a wall. I will do this at another video, but today I'm going to do the posture using the mat on your hands and knees. So if this isn't right for you today, feel free to go back to any other practice with myself. Remember, you can rest, you can modify. I'm going to be using a block as well, and if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. So I'm going to start with your block. I'm going to take the block between your thighs. So I'll come down onto the mat here, taking the block between your thighs, the fleshiest part. I've got my block long ways on. If you don't have a block, you can roll up a mat, you can roll up a cushion or something to give yourself a little bit of resistance here, and that will help you stay hip distance apart. So alignment is key. So as we've done in the previous practices, we focus on the core, which is bringing your marble in towards your belly button and flattening that lower back. We work with the breath, the Ujjayi breath. Deep breath in from the tummy into the ribcage, into the lungs, and big breath out, empty out the lungs and release it back down. So remember, get yourself into a mindset that feels right for you today. If anything doesn't suit you, feel free to stop, rest. So we're going to measure out. Bring your elbows to your knees. Walk your hands, one hand span forward. I'm going to spread your fingers nice and wide. Spread them out, fan them out. I'm going to start with this connection with the core. So I'm going to bring that marble in towards your belly button, tightening your tummy muscles, flattening that lower back. We want to push up between your shoulder blades. You don't want to drop between your shoulder blades. You want to make sure your upper arms are active, your core is active. Your neck, head, face completely relaxed. Focus on that breath, deep breath in, deep breath out. So let's start with a cat-cow pose to stretch out your spine. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, round your upper back, take your chin to your chest. Suck that belly button in, bring that marble in. Big inhale, extend and lengthen into your spine, relax the shoulders, no bend in the elbows. So just the spine moves to begin with. Big breath out for your cat-cow. Big breath in. You can stay with that. Now if you do have issues with your wrists, feel free to come onto your forearms here. Make sure your shoulders and elbow creases are lined up, and you can be here. What you don't want to do is let the elbows go wide and drop. And then keep that alignment there, keep pushing up into your shoulder blades there. If that feels better for you, come down onto your forearms. So we're going to do this today from the hands if you want to. I'm going to demonstrate that here. So take a deep breath in. Tuck your toes now. Bring that marble in towards your belly button, active core. Now option one is just to lift the knees slightly off the ground and just breathe here. Feel the inner thighs work, squeezing that block. Keep breathing, feel the tummy muscles up, push up between your shoulder blades, and exhale, bring it back down. Rest it out into child's pose if you need to. Downward facing dog is known as Adho Mukha Shavasana, your downward facing dog. So you stay with that, or do that again. Tuck your toes, draw your navel in towards your spine, tighten your tummy muscles, keep working with that breath. Another breath in. And as you breathe out, lift up and bring your chest to your thigh now. So lengthen your spine, look back towards your feet. Breathe here. Spread your fingers, push away from your hands. No pressure in your hands, no pressure in your wrists, no pressure in any of your joints. And exhale, bring it back down. See how that feels. And then rest it out if you need to. If you need to circle into the wrist to release the wrist, do so by turning your fingers towards you and just circle a couple of times in one direction and then the other. If anything hurts you, stop. Shake it out. Spread your fingers. They're nice and wide. Spread them out. Push up between your shoulder blades. Bring that marble in. Tighten your tummy muscles. Focus on that breath. Take a deep breath in. Tuck your toes. So you can stay with that, just coming up and down, practicing with that, working the core. Or take another inhale. Lift the knees, push your hips up, straighten the legs, and bring your chest towards your thighs. Drop the heels towards the ground. It doesn't matter how far down the heels get. Just see how that feels for you today. Just breathe here, spread your fingers. So you're looking for a lightness in your hands. Shake your head, nod your head. You're feeling that stretch of the back of the legs, and having this block will help you, one, stay hip distance, and also activate those inner thighs. Two, push your hips up high if you can. Breathe here, deep breath in, deep breath out. If you need to come down, you come down. If you feel any pain, come down. Ujjayi, breathe in. Now drop the knees back down. Rest it out. You can remove the block. If this isn't available for you today, let's focus on stretching the spine. So option. If it doesn't feel right, have the block out in front of you. Going to take your right and your left hand out. Drop the forehead to the block. Push your bottom up towards the sky. Into a modified variation here, just breathing. If your knees are hurting you, double up the mat, have some cushioning, have a towel, do what feels right for you. And just feel the stretch on the spine. Come onto your fingertips to keep it active. Keep drawing that navel into the spine. Push your bottom up. And just breathe here, see how that feels for you there. Big breath in, big breath out. And exhale slowly, bring it back down into child's pose. And again, if you want to, into that downward facing dog. Take that block between your thighs, squeeze it, elbows touching the knees, measure out, one hand stand forward, spread your fingers. Now if you want to, we're going to go into your forearms for this option if the hands don't feel right for you. So come onto your forearms, grab hold of your elbows here, bring them in, alignment, so shoulders, elbow creases lined up. Push up between your shoulder blades, so you're not dropping. Activate that core, bring that marble in towards your spine. Breathe here. And then we're going to relax the forearms down. Now you can have your palms down. Some like to interlock the fingers, that's absolutely fine, but avoid letting the elbows go out. Breathe here. Drop the head, relax the head, look towards your knees. Keep pushing up between your shoulder blades. Keep that core strong. Bring that marble in. Option one, inhale, just lift the knees a couple of inches off the ground, breathe. So the upper arms work, core work, quads work, exhale, lower. Rest it out whenever you need to. Hold as long as you want to. Again, if you want to, inhale, lift. Now push your hips up. Look towards your feet, shake your head, nod your head, no stress there. Just breathe here, don't let the elbows go wide. Big breath in, big breath out. If you want to walk the feet in, feel that stretch at the back of the legs a little bit more. So this now goes into what's known as your dolphin pose if your downward dog isn't available for you today. Come back to your breath, come back to resting. You can lie down, you can come back into meditation. You do what feels right for you. Just notice how you're feeling now as you've gone upside down. Helps with circulation of the blood. Comes up to your face. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that makes a little bit more sense of what a downward facing dog is. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me. Feel free to like, subscribe and share with as many people as possible that may find benefit from these videos. And please keep supporting the cause for cancer research, and well done for contributing, doing your bit. I'll see you soon. Bye.